What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you guys? Oh, that's a new one. It's this new every year. It's just the gadgets and everything.
Season 2, Roy's got a new journey as a hero himself. What can you share about that journey?
I mean, we do a jump cut, I guess. It's 5 months. And he's still not fully badass. He's still learning. But we're getting to see Roy tap into. We saw his emotional aspects of his character last season, but now we're starting to almost do an homage like the comics and the cartoon where Roy's not just mad all the time. And he's really kind of quippy. He has a really funny relationship with Felicity this year. This is where you find out they're kind of both know-it-alls, and they don't like whenever the other person tells them how to do things. So yeah, it's fun. It's really fun.
He's taking over Felicity's own Girl Friday.
His own what?
Girl Friday.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess they really they're around each other a lot, but there's going to be a new ship might be created, just so you guys know. Everyone's shipping everybody. So I'm sure a new ship will be evolved from them.
Well, we do hear Roy's going to get a new romance beyond the
Yeah, I still don't even know who it's going to be. I mean, there's only a few people to pick from the comics, and I'm always asking them, and they're always like, we're not going to tell you this. I'll tell all of you. So I have this thing where it's like, everyone's like, be vague, and I'm like, I'm trying, but I accidentally mess up.
Do you have to? I'm sorry. So now that you have a costume and you're going to be, out on the rooftops all the time, are they putting you through some serious, more serious training than you've had to do before? Are the stunt guys working you to death?
No. I know I'm not supposed to say a lot of things, but I'm not going to be the person that's like, I do all my own stunts. I don't do any of it. I mean, I've gotten injured. I've gotten injured twice, not on this show, but in the past. But broken nose and and a few other things. And I'm basically Curtis Braconnier's dialogue double. My stunt double, they don't get enough credit. They do. Basically, they make it to where I can try and create a really great character for the fans, but at the same time, I can look cool because I'm not coordinated. So it's like, I didn't know going into this that I had to have like a black belt in karate, and I still don't have one. So luckily I have the best team in the entire world to make me look like a badass. So cool. It's so cool. And a really cool camera pan that way. A very dramatic walk, almost like Thea did at the end. It was funny because I didn't know that photo was going to come out. No one told me. And then everyone's like, you look so cool. I'm like, I'm wearing sweats. And I'm like, no, your costume. So it was cool. It's super comfortable. I can move in it. There's tons of weapons all along the legs and different daggers and things like that. They spent so much time working on it. And everyone's saying, Steven even said it, so I can say this. Now I have the best costume. So I'm sure we're now going to start seeing some tweaks to his costume.
How do you approach the superhero voice to make it distinct from Roy's?
That is the first time I've ever gotten a question. I don't know if they've even addressed that. Wow, I'm completely stumped. Unless I'm just messing up. No, because they do it in post anyway.
Yeah.
But a few of the other characters they do lower it a little bit. I just forgot. So yeah, I'm pretty much just a failure. So thanks for pointing that out.
I'm sorry.
It's because he isn't as well known as Colton Haynes. He can go kind of under the radar with his natural voice.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, write that one down.
I did.
Yeah. Okay, good. I didn't write a damn thing down. Sorry.
Season 2 really upped it up a notch.
Yeah.
What challenged you during this past season?
For season 2, it was everyone's always like, well, like they told me to look out for episode 19 or 20, which was Seeing Red, which was like, we're gonna have a huge episode. So I asked them for the script, and I didn't have a single line. But it's harder for me to not have lines than it is to have paragraphs, because I like pulled whatever this muscle is, because from all the scowling, I had to be like super raged all the time. So to go through that now, it was nice that they took some time to build Roy's character, didn't just introduce him right away, and that's why we're able to now have a badass costume. He's able to have a little bit more of a personality as opposed to just being angry.
Are you getting his own storylines, or is he still kind of Team Arrow and working closely with all of them?
I'm going to get, there's going to be a really fun storyline going forward with, which I actually haven't read yet, I promise, I'm not keeping any secrets. But I do know that people from Roy's past, we're going to hear a little bit more about his family, and we're going to, a character from his past who's not related to, is coming into the universe. To the show. Where did that come from?
Is that being completely off the table?
Is what?
Is that being completely off the table, like a team up between you two?
I don't think it's off the table at all. I don't think so. Unless like Mark said so. But what if like Mark was like, it's off the table, and I come in and I'm
I'm a
like,
plan, that's what I am.
and then I'm going to get another email. Do you know what vague means? Not vogue, vague.
What excites you about this season? What's the best thing you're looking forward to?
My storyline with Felicity. I think if you guys, we talked to a few of you guys when we were together last year, it's just a non-stop, just try to outdo each other kind of thing, so that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be fun to work alongside Team Arrow, and I actually love working with Diggle as well, with David.
Daddy Diggle.
Yeah, Daddy Diggle, hashtag Daddy Diggle. So that's going to be, I'm looking forward to that.
Does he have like a rescue complex looking at Sophia because she's now hanging out with Knuckles and he's really bad guy?
We haven't tapped into that yet because, Roy right now is the only person that knows really vaguely where she is, and he's just not telling me that. So he's going to have to face the repercussions of that. He's also going to have to face the repercussions going forward of eventually someone deciding to tell him that what he actually did. He killed 2 cops. So he's a cop killer. So that's going to be, the repercussions of that are going to be pretty intense.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.